Hey, Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes!
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. I'm One Bar with Lupicus, and in today's episode, we're talking 5 Vikings, 5 of them that we just cannot afford to get injured at all. They need to stay healthy all 16 games, or the Vikings could instantly be screwed.
Yeah, there's some very, very key players on this team. If they go down, the season goes down with them. And we thought of 5 of them. If you have any more, be sure to leave them in the comments below.
Yeah, we're leaving out some players that are pretty damn good, but there's a reason for that. Maybe we'll talk about those as well. But before we get started, remember to subscribe, like the video. Shout out to our new Patreon, Old McDonald. Just hit up our Patreon page, joined. Be sure to hit up the links down below if you want to support the channel and be a Patreon. Damn
I call them Patreonites.
We need to send out little patches they can sew to their shirt.
Hell yeah. Like a knight holding a sword. Patreonite.
Yeah, it don't sound bad. All right, let's do this.
Sounds awesome.
5. I said it doesn't sound bad. 5 Vikings that we can't do it. Let's start with the old man. Old man Withers, the guy who just holds this defense together. That is glue. Well, actually, there's 2 guys, but we're starting with the hitman, Harrison Smith.
Yeah, he holds the back end of the defense together. If Harrison Smith goes down, we saw what happened when he was ejected from the game last year against the Houston Texans. He goes out, you put in somebody who's never really played the position, at least this time around with the Vikings, and George Iloka. The Texans were down and out before that happened. All of a sudden, they're able to throw the ball, get back into the game. He's so important in the back end of that secondary. He makes the things go back there, gets people lined up, and he makes huge plays. So Harrison Smith, if he goes down, then we have Xavier Woods and just a question mark with a young player or a rookie. So that would be devastating the Vikings' chances of winning.
Yeah, it's not so much. I mean, yes, the hitman is fantastic, but the big reason is there's just nobody behind him. I mean, we got Cam Bynum and Josh Metellus on the depth chart. Opposing offenses would lick their chops at that. But lucky for us, Hitman has only missed 1 game in the last 4 years. He is about as reliable as a red starburst. Every time you know it's going to be good.
Wow, I really appreciate you going with the red ones. I thought you were a pink guy.
Oh no. So Hitman, that's kind of a gimme. Let's head over to the offensive side of the ball. Let's go with our right tackle, Brian ONeill, who needs to get that big old fat contract extension.
Yeah, and just like Harrison Smith, if Brian ONeill goes out, the problem is you look at what's behind him on the depth chart. Oli Udoh, Blake Brandel, 2 huge question marks. Yes, they could kick over Rashad Hill. He can play the right side if he has to. Hell, they may be better off trying Dakota Dozier at right tackle and trying Brandel or Udoh. I don't know, because you just don't know what those guys bring. So Brian ONeill, consistent. Really one of the better right tackles in the NFL. He's been playing with turds most of his career. So, we know, having somebody, if Wyatt Davis is the guard next to him, this could be his best season yet. And if he goes down, the Vikings O-line is definitely, their offense is in trouble.
Yeah, ONeill is our anchor of this offense. And with question marks all along it, with Wyatt Davis possibly starting, with Ezra Cleveland going over to left guard, we got rookie left tackle. To have our main man get out of that equation would be disgusting. Kirk Cousins would have his pants full within about 3 snaps.
Hands full or pants full?
Pants full. His pants would be completely full. But Brian ONeill's been pretty reliable too. He's missed a couple games, but he needs to stay on the field. Let's stay on the offensive side of the ball. Let's go with our second-year wide receiver superstar, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, and this is where I think we disagree a little bit. I get it. Yeah, you want him in the offense, but I don't think if he goes down, it's it's a death knell, as they say.
Death nail. Hold on, death nail or death wish?
Knell, Knell. You have to look it up.
I've never heard that word.
Yeah, well, you weren't in the same line of work I was in for many years. Anyway, I think you have other options. Adam Thielen, you got the tight ends, you got Irv Smith, Tyler Conklin, you got Delvin Cook. This offense can still roll without Justin Jefferson. Yes, he's the big play guy. He's going to keep defenses honest, him being out there, but I think we could actually survive without him.
I think we could survive maybe, but it's just the guys you mentioned have never really yet. Dalvin Cook, that's just a gimme. He's fantastic, but Irv Smith, Tyler Conklin, they haven't stepped up as much as they should. I hope they do this year, but just our depth behind the receivers. Throw BC Johnson out there, throw Chad Beebe out there. You could put about 8 guys on Adam Thielen, and they'd be doing just fine.
Who would be doing just fine? The defense?
Yeah, they'd be doing just fine.
Oh, I think that's the problem. If they try to double, triple up Adam Thielen. It's open up things even more from Dalvin Cook. If he gets to the first line of defense, he's going to be gone. So you're going to pick your poison if that were the case. But yes, let's hope Justin Jefferson stays healthy, because this offense with him in there is going to be top 5 in the league again.
Well, let's go with a guy that we know that the Vikings are dog shit without, and that is our star middle linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Missed 5 games last year. We saw what happened when he was out. It was a complete disaster from top to bottom. Kendricks, as much as we love Hitman, Kendricks is actually the gorilla glue of this defense.
Yeah, he is. He's like the I don't know. Do you ever play with construction? Those little blue things that kept the things together? That's what he is. He's that blue constructs piece. I'm probably dating myself with that one, but he's that important. We saw it. You mentioned it last year. The defense was shit, but it went from shit to complete diarrhea those last 5 games without him in there. Look at what the Saints did to us. That's the best example I can think of. Even the Jacksonville Jaguars were able to put up points on this defense. Eric Kendricks is so damn important. The plays he makes in the passing game against the run, he's so good, and he's still so damn criminally underrated. It's not even fair. Eric Kendricks, yes, he's the gorilla glue. He's the blue constructs piece. He makes this whole thing tick.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Kendricks is known for missing games. I mean, he's in his 6 seasons. He's only stayed healthy for all 16 one time. So if he goes out, hopefully it's for about a half a quarter, because Chaz Surratt is behind him. And as much as I love that draft pick, he is not ready to be that constructs piece.
He's not. He's got a long way to go. But you know who's behind him on the depth chart?
Tough Borland. Tough Borland, baby.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how long he lasts.
All right, final. Easy quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He has never missed a game for the Vikings. The only one he missed was intentional, and that's when Sean Mannion started and continued to show that he was not very good. But Kirk Cousins, as exciting as it is to have Kellen Mond, where I think Mond could actually sneakily win a game or two, Kirk Cousins is not replaceable for this Vikings team.
Yeah, Kellen Mond can win a game or two. But the problem is, what if he has to start 10 games and he wins 1 or 2, and we're 3-14 or whatever the hell it is. That's the problem. Kirk Cousins, yes, he gets a lot of shit put on him, a lot of pressure. He takes the brunt of the scrutiny when the offense does bad. But the guy, he's got big old balls on him. He'll sling the ball down the field, not afraid to take shots. He's super durable. Just the way he's built is made to take hits. And last year, he even started making plays with his legs. It wasn't pretty at times. It was never pretty. But Kirk Cousins, without him, this offense is going to go completely flaccid.
Yeah, so those are our 5 guys, but a couple guys we didn't mention. I mean, Danielle Hunter, he was out all last year, definitely hurt, but I think the guys we brought in on defense are going to help soften that blow if that does happen. Who's another guy we didn't have on here?
I mean, look at one of the big guys in the middle. I know we didn't see Michael Pierce or Thomason last year, but if one of those two go out, we got Sheldon Richardson. I don't know. Armand Watts is only flash. So if he had to play an extended period of time, that could definitely hurt this run defense. That'd be very scary.
Dalvin Cook, we got some guys who can carry the load there. So
yeah,
we put a little thought into our 5 guys. That's why they're on there. Let us know in the comments, and remember to hit up that Patreon page.
Hell yeah. Remember this: a woman in the 1700s gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets in 40 years with the same man.